Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Stopper. Over Dillard. And it's Fisher with the rebound. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Here's Dillard. On the wing, it's MP. Offline with the three.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Luan. Fisher outside. Passes to MP. Tries a three. Here's Zadirko. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
And Patrick Wells outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Now Dillard. Fires the three. Drops it in from long range.
I mean, that's what Dillard does best. His shooting is huge for his team.
And the Wolfpack with possession. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
6 to shoot. It's Drew Robinson at the high post. Stoffer, Dillard covering. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. The kick out to Luan. Fisher. And here's Dave Zadirko from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
A stop now would be huge for this team as they try to pull away.
Time to take charge. Grab that W.
Now here's Stopper. And now Wells. Stolen by Luan. It's Dillard outside. Passes to MP. Kicks it out to Zadirko. And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it.
Just can't afford turnovers like that one.
Here's the Wolfpack, trailing by 10. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
MP. Danny Cobb. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's MP. Pass to Cobb. Three-pointer. He's now 1 of 2 with that bucket.
D was pretty much non-existent. Can't leave a good shooter open like that.
Now it's Carter outside. Zadirko grabs a rebound. MP inside. Cordova covering. And MP gets it to go.
When he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Now here's Junior. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
The Wolfpack again can't hit it. The Dynasty with the lead. Here's MP. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
And look, this is something that scouts notice on a play like that. MP is willing to attack at all 3 levels of the game, including the mid-range.
Cordova outside. There's James with the 3. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Cordova outside. Pass to Fresh. Shoots over Cobb. And just miss after miss right now. And now the Dynasty with it. Here's MP. Rejected by Zach Timmerman.
Oh, and the rare block from Timmerman. Get up. Not known for his exploits on that end of the floor.
Now here's Cordova. Shoots over Hawkins. That one wide left.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Zadirko. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here.
Ricky Davidson.
Dynasty call time here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Time called.
MP up top, guarded by Wells. And another miss by the Dynasty. And the foul called on MP.
MP.
That is his first foul of the game. The Wolfpack trail. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two, it doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all. And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
MP has such a natural look on his three-point attempts. Just pulls up and lets it fly from outside.
And Patrick Wells outside. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Down low. Luan. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
Using that 6'7" frame. Look out. Luan went right at him.
And Patrick Wells outside. Another miss by Wells.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much. Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
Wells outside. Pick by James. Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another. And for the first half. one-sided affair so far. Dynasty out front, up by 16. And we'll return right after this break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. Here's Dillard. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And that one's good from MP.
Catch and shoot, it's a perfect situation for MP. He puts in so many reps that his muscle memory is exceptional for this level of basketball.
Now Wells. Pass over to Robinson. Over Zadirko. Nice D from Dave Zadirko. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Fisher outside. Zadirko, a screen. MP outside. Good, and the assist goes to Eric Fisher.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there. And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's Fisher. Screen by MP. And the layup falls.
And it's 6'8". Fisher knows he has an advantage inside, and good to see him exploit it there.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Here's Stoffer. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and the chance for a three-point play, going to the line for one. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a three-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Here's Stoffer. Count it. It's good.
I like the confidence by Stoffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
On the wing, it's MP. Kicks it out to Fisher. Back to MP. Clock at 6. On the wing, Eric Dillard. And the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
Guys, you can tell that Dillard takes pride in that jumper, and he's not afraid of that mid-range area.
Wells outside. Swings it to Stoffer. Elbow shot on the way. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. This has been a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
And good that time.
Well, Luan already has great height for operating inside, and especially when the basket is within reach.
Wells outside. And they pick up 2.
He is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Here's the Dynasty. It's Dillard outside. Outside Luan. From the elbow. MP, no good. Wells outside. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
First team foul.
And this is what his teammates love. Wells doesn't feel...
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Here's Carter. using his post move to get the 2 points. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Cordova with it, and Cobb picks him up defensively. They double him with MP. Dalton Andrews from long range. That's good, and Deshaun Carter with the assist.
I don't care how far he is from the bucket. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from long range.
Knocks it down from distance.
Ring, ring. MP answers the call with a 3 of his own. He loves leading his team, and he's stepping up right now.
Cordova outside. Low block shot on the way. And there's another one for the Wolfpack. And now the Dynasty with it.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter, no good. MP outside. Hopkins. From deep, it's MP. Johnson with the rebound. Now it's Carter outside. Outside, it's Johnson.
2 minutes.
After Carter.
2 minutes.
And here is Andrews. Trying his luck from deep. And no good. Cobb with it. Now MP. And yes, the bounce goes his way.
Oh, goodness gracious, what a move. This MP kid is special.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to Andrews. Here's Cordova, now covered by MP. Cordova, and a missed layup. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
MP with the rock. Andrews on him. And Hawkins gets it to go.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Carter. Cordova outside. Outside, it's Andrews. Cordova, now covered by MP.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but hey, just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Cobb. Passes to MP. Now here's Junior. And here's MP. Cordova covering. And Davidson gets it to go.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now it's Carter outside. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty... Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, can't
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now. Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man. Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games. All right, that's fine. Yeah. How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is a
going to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right. And that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay.
You don't have enough points.
Get it on. Rule number one, keep your eyes
That's
on.
Molly.
Rule number two, stand on business, move like a boss. Sex filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number three, the beat,
that her
let's
name,
get to the
Cece?
cheese. Rule number four, never be.
Let's see how we can do. Let's see how we do in this state championships.
Mommy, I love you, but I don't want to only put that in it. I don't want to see how people start off early in the morning.
They are called toxic battles for a reason. They are called toxic battles. So.
But she didn't even let her get her tax up.
Who?
CC.
What do you mean she didn't let her get it done? What, before she, what?
Before she was pregnant.
Mm.
I love it when Mama gets 500 and she clips CC up.
I mean, do they have to abide by those rules?
Yes.
But they're in the TikTok battle?
Yeah, they were in the TikTok bottle.
They're in the TikTok battle rules? You have to? You have to abide by them?
Yeah, you got it back.
Mm.
It's not funny, you have to.
Mm.
And it's the other part, pray to cancel. Molly's go sign random or go to her next city and they play out.